No. Okay.
So at Ken's suggestion, a couple months ago, I started putting together this idea of some paintings and poetry working together, see where that would go. Still not sure. This first poem might clarify that or muddy it a little more. It's called Maelstrom, the Artist. Where's next year? My daughter asked. Right around the corner. Careful, we'll miss it, I replied calmly. While I visualized thought sacrificed on canvas, skin flayed by brush, anxious bronze memories frozen in tundra exposed to radiation train-wreck skies, inherently concerned that stone will wither to sand before I can sculpt it, knowing that mortar and pestle are grinding time right now into unmitigated mental and social illness, moving as multifaceted whirlpools, in violently confused, dangerously agitated, neither red nor blue states of mind. Pandora's palette opens to reveal a bitchy mind and cheating heart, merely a reluctant coloring agent. An emissary of youth unprotected, Fuchsian, magnetic, meridian, running like Hermes from ear to navel and then behind the knees. I plunged into a rainforest, lusting to carve a swath, and now I'm a tourist lost in the ruins. The length of night is equal to the distance from an iguana's tail to the stars. So I think we better stop and get some ice cream. This is a haiban, sort of Japanese haiku form. I brought the book. Empire. Every city harbors the same liquor store on the corner which spawns Walking Dead from alley mist twilight to commiserate afternoons spent studiously rehearsing vacant lot solos accompanied by choruses of codependent disappointment. 3 men in shade, 1 falls in sun, bottles unbroken. An elderly Don Quixote steers an alarm-red motorized wheelchair while jousting with 6 lanes of bipolar windmill traffic in pursuit of a small black terrier hell-bent on self-destruction. Light changes green, I step, the Spaniard conjures a treat, dog stops, traffic flows. 2 men in shade, packages pass unspoken, cardboard home tonight. Elfin brown Guinevere approaches, constellation tattooed chest, eyes fishing. SpongeBob square pajama pants, Patrick Star slippers, bird nest bouffant. Red plastic gas can clutched like Excalibur. Same woman at Allsup's 2 nights ago. Sir, mister, over here. Hey, can you give me some gas money? I'm stranded. My car is right over there. Sketchy finger probes the darkness, scratches, repeats. Intoxicated princess, go home to your child, sober up on stars. While I contemplate giving up meat and dinosaurs trample the roof of Pete's Pet's homeless shelter, next to Cheek's strip club, next to Liquor Barn across from Empire Tattoos, the diminutive femme fatale stabs the crosswalk button repeatedly in retribution for ignoring SpongeBob and Patrick. Mediterranean light illuminates unfulfilled grocery carts abandoned at the edge of civilization. Broken glass fairy tale, disembodied beer can dreams, crushed drop by drop. It's a cheerful one.
All right.
Lighten it up a bit. It's called Alligator. For exceptionally good barbecue in Clearwater, Florida, drive into the hood, neck deep through projects, dead-end street violence, vacant swamp graffiti, under surveillance of butchered chain-link fences, nestled among immobilized Pontiacs and arrested development Chevys, dozing under live oaks, trolling Spanish moss. Clapboard shack, pure as driven snow, whitewash house of worship, screen window drive-through, one palmetto, hand-painted testimony in red, rays, nothing else. Ribs, slow-basted chicken, smoked 6 days a week, no Super Bowl Sundays, styrofoam cup potato salad, hermetically sealed spork, white bread twins, paired with chilled sweet butter pats. Wash it down with Mad Dog 2020 and 40 ounces of Colt 45. Wash it down, the very finest cuisine of the legendary Deep South. Long after the barbecue is gone, MD 2020 bottle smashed on nearby railroad tracks, that white bread and those butter pats will stand with you. Against Colt 45 memory blanks shot on Cemetery Hill angels carved from your youth. Pork stuffed, sufficiently drunk, roll downhill like a 6-year-old, garnishing yourself with grass, dog shit, and dandelions. Stand up quick, blood rushes, swollen head to purified toes, oxygen debt mist, envelops brain, soul, transfixed. Olive leaf doma filled with nothing but low-flow clouds, rolling Pacific waves, swallow Santa Monica Pier. Back in the library restroom, washing dog, blood, dog, and dandelions off your hands and face, pure intellectually into polished metal, mirror screwing the wall, reflecting limpid ocular gene pools. Stroll down the literary fiction aisle, browse classical works and those not quite, until you come across a tale of youth incarcerated, not for crimes committed, but misfortune of birth. Read how every day at 5 p.m., 14 years, 3 months, 21 days, a few miscellaneous hours unaccounted for. Tall, dark, and fierce young Ray looks down at his styrofoam tray, sans forks, knives, only spoons, down at the chill yellow pat on his bread sliced white, folds a double, imprisoning butter, sweet dessert, nothing else. That was a happy one.
Woo!
God, this cookie smells so good. This is why I was late. I wasn't late, but just in case I was, I wrote a poem for it. I awoke in a sweat. Every poem, every written, lying on the bed, in haphazard stacks like overfed cats. Immobilized under their weight, succubi pinning me beneath covers of lead. Demanding redress of their issues, concerns, conflicts, desires, irregularities, assonance and consonance dissidence. Threatening to expose vulnerability, forcing me to recite each of them verbatim without looking at a page, without moving or disturbing their slumber. Holding me hostage in my own bed. When the alarm went off, I couldn't leave my recital unfinished. It went on for hours. The cats got bored, left with a questioning look. Bees were buzzing in my head. They returned for Lorca, preened during Dorothy Parker, demanded food after Neruda, and didn't wait around for the entire interrogation of Milton's Paradise Lost. Day turned back to night, and still I wasn't finished. Just worked into the beat when the SWAT team busted down the door, tear gassed the masses of volumes, rescuing me. Poetry as a terrorist.
Woo! Yeah.